We now return to Let's Play Poseidon, Proetus, and Bellerophon. A good leader keeps promises made to allies and old friends. Unfortunately, keeping promises can have some unpleasant consequences. This adventure is easy and consists of 6 parent episodes and 1 colony episode.
Proetus always gets the bigger piece. It's not fair.
Acrisius whined when he heard his father's news. After dozens of years of skilled leadership, King Abbas was stepping aside and dividing his kingdom between his twin sons. Proetus indeed received the bigger piece, having been given the lands of Tiryns, Heraeum, and Meadow. Acrisius received the kingship of Argos, the prestigious capital city of the kingdom. Now listen, sons, Abbas said. In addition to ruling over the lands, you must also honor all the pacts I have made with fellow leaders during my kingship. This includes honoring the promise to protect Glaucus, king of Corinth. You too have a pact with King Abbas. Long ago, when both you and Abbas were in your youth, you promised to always look after each other's lands and progeny. Hopefully, Abbas's sons will be as faithful to the vow as Abbas was himself. Acrisius and Proetus's help could be invaluable as you prepare to establish a new city at Lycia. Lycia would be an ideal place to found a city if it weren't for some undesirable neighbors. Hostile tribes of Amazons live nearby, and the people of Ptolemy resent all foreign intrusions. Then, there's the small matter of the fierce Chimera, who has been spotted in the area. Having the king's sons on your side would make facing these challenges much easier. Perhaps one of your daughters would be willing to enter into marriage with one of Abbas's sons and solidify the union between the two families. Certainly it's a matter to be considered as you begin to construct Lycia.
Okay. So I'm assuming that the easy rating for this adventure mostly comes from the fact that it is a huge map and that we get access to pretty much all that we need here. We got our food, our wine and olive, sheep, meat, the whole thing. What we don't have, I believe, is bronze, but we should be able to trade for that. We've already got several trading partners. Antissa sells the bronze. Okay. Got a rival there in Salome. Okay, well, and I mean, does anybody... I guess we could turn armor around to Tiryns. That's about... Well, okay, and meat. We have an economy there. But yeah, that's about it. So we'll be selling meat immediately. I gotta have a corral then. And then we'll have... I don't think we have fish either. Eventually we'll turn around on armor. So, I gotta get the city started. Okay, this should be very sufficient. We are back in the Greek stuff, so I had to remind myself of how my Greek cities went. It'd be a little bit different because of the culture as opposed to science. Antissa buys olives as well, alright. So now, actually, that can help a lot. We can buy bronze from them, turn it into armor to sell to here, and since we can grow this, we can start selling to Antissa. Oh, and we've got more than enough people now. Get that started. First things first, though, we should probably get our food going. Do that. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. To create just a nice little loop there. I'd really like a granary more like here, but there's no real reason to do that. So I'm planning on... Well, okay. We've got an area here that would actually be fine for the sheep and the cattle. Then we've got an area out here. I guess we can split this. Maybe do like the olive trees and wine on the outside. So maybe we can do like a full area here. It's just... Alright, fine. We're going to do here... Tell this to accept meat. Let's do... You know what? I'm not concerned about the wheat. Because, again, it takes so long for them to drag things down. We'll be fine there. So I'm not going to concern myself overly with that. Let's grab you and you. Get. And this one will be... Yep. I'm not entirely positive this guy's going to make it all the way around, but we'll see. Start out with some hunting lodges right here, too. Alright, where's that put me? Pretty far in the hole, actually, but we got 300 people coming in. Oh yeah, he'll make it all the way around. Very nice. Now, I don't know... We've got a deer there, obviously. Okay, we got some down here, too. Right? Because they're going to overhunt this very quickly. Okay, they're sending it to go get 100 people. All right. Well, let's finish this off. And now we can get started on... Let's see, it's Pier to Tyrann's. We don't have much... Oh, they can come down here too. Don't have much by way of shoreline. Got a little bit over here. This is where the Chimera pops up, though, so for now we're going to be safe and do it over here. I say safe, but we might end up having a disaster or two. Let's see. I guess we can do something like that. That's okay, actually, we can... I don't know how far this is going to go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2. Yeah, you know, probably we'll make that. I guess we can experiment and see if it'll go even further around. I don't know, these guys actually end up going a lot further than I think. Alright, you know what, we'll see. We will see, just to try it. Well, okay. That answers that. So now we need this trading post. Tissa. Guess I could leave a gap there just so somebody can walk in if they need to. Don't know why they would. I mean, this is probably going to be way more than what we need. I can't really see myself drawing a road down this way for anything. I don't know that I would need to. I guess just in case. I'll leave it just in case. Alright. So this is going to be getting me bronze. Now we will need this armor eventually at home. But I think we're a little ways away from that for right now. We'll come in here. That's not it at all. Armory. And what, 2? 2 off of 12? Okay, see, now that might hinder if you're going to be going that way instead of popping out here. Okay, yeah, that still works. And then what we can do, put cattle. I mean, they can just go all over the place there, I guess. Cattle and carting sheds. Now that's a little too many. Okay, we can undo the one building. Nope. Cheap. I mean, really, I could even just use this as a preliminary. Just to sell olives. I think, you know, we're still better off here because then I can also put in production buildings and all that. Maybe I should have done that backwards. Because if we got production buildings right here, that it would be much closer. Doesn't really matter. Yes. Okay, so that'll handle that. And I think we got the food now, so we can get started on one of those. Where's the trade guy? I shouldn't have to connect a road. There... Why is there no trade guy? Oh. I missed him. It's right there.
Back and forth, I'm beginning to feel like Sisyphus.
Well, you know, maybe I should put some people into the olive thing. Seem to be doing okay with that. You know, our food... I might not even need the cattle, actually. Maybe I should have done some olives on that side. Oh well. Let's get a carting shed. Put a few more in. Okay. Then we can actually get the rest of that started up here. Grower's Lodge. Try and avoid getting too much on that. We'll go olive tree. To cut it in half, maybe? Olive tree. Olive tree. Okay, that's a little bit much there. Olive tree. Yeah, that's a little too much wine, I think. Given that we will need more for the olives than we will for the wine, just because of, you know, both of them will use it. Both of them will be using one more than the other. Probably a better idea to do that. So, Question. It actually, I think it takes a while for the olives to be pressed, so I think I'm okay with them coming down here to do that themselves. So we can do probably presses and wine on this side. Probably, yeah. I think we got enough. If we need to expand the growers, we can do that. We'll get that started. And really, what we could do here is get this started as well. For wine, armor. Go ahead and set it to 16 just because people tend to request things. Okay, now we are taking this down a little bit, but I know these guys get fussy. Do this. I can go ahead and start bringing them in here. I guess just to make sure we can. Yeah, we're probably an overkill here. Frankly, I mean, we got a guy sitting here. All the wheat we just had a harvest. But that sets us up to make sure. Chimera menaces dictate. Well, I can't do anything about that. Basically, we need to get our stuff going here. So really, we could do one more Grower's Lodge. Just to make sure. Employees needed. Okay, well. And I suppose I could do a store yard just so they don't have to be dragging it all the way up there. I guess we'll see if that becomes a problem or not. Helping hand. Oh. Wasn't paying attention to that. Should probably start collecting some taxes. That may help a little. Speed this up. Dictate thinks less of you. Okay. Well, at least that didn't conquer them. Dictate, has been destroyed. A tragedy unimagined by even the great Sophocles has occurred today. The deadly monster Chimera has destroyed Dictate. Oh. Thankfully we were not using them. Not great. Could have been better, but what else are you gonna do? Idea. Okay, like, how are the finances, though? Like, have we not even sold any armor? Well, I guess that answers that. That must be why I lost a bunch of money. Although, reckless building probably was also contributing to that. Guess we do still have a lot of people. We know this is going to be too many, so we can still add another press. And in fact, we may as well even get some of the wine going. And just eat up the people. I guess I could, since we do have the ability to sell meat. Not here, but... Or grapes. Wait a minute, we can sell grapes and olive? Maybe I should have a couple down here after all. I don't think our armor sales, especially when I'm going to start needing to stockpile them, I don't think that's going to be enough. Are we? Okay, we're getting that started. That's really just it. Like, we need a population of 1,500, but it doesn't have to go much higher than this. Now, are we collecting... Okay, we're collecting pennies, yes. So I guess we can start setting this up. This is going to be my elites. Let's see, 1, 2, nope, dash 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, the wall, and there. All right. Be able to have another nice big walled city. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll go ahead and do that. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Garden. Bam. And then, how did I have this? So I think I actually had the road coming out so that it swooped in on all of that. 1, 2, 3. So here. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Then we could fit that there. Like so. Then it must have been this. Yeah, and it has to be this. And I had a gym going that way and another one going that way, and then I guess probably these two, I think, where I had like a tax office and the podium, so that it came this way. Gotta remember how the layout is now. And I'm building a bunch of stuff I don't need to be building right now, because it's costing me money. But I wanted to filter through some people so that I could justify putting down one of these. Podium College. Here, yeah, okay, so like that. Because when I do this, then it builds it up, and then we get a housing level that actually makes me some money. That's the whole point of that. Oh, the year just started, so we're not making too much money off of these guys, but they should make me a little bit more than this. Not by much, though. Not by much. Okay, again, we're sitting at a position that is not healthy. Get me in trouble. Okay, got the wine being picked up here. Well, as long as we can employ everybody and get these guys started, I can at least start collecting taxes off of them. Just think of it that way. Now I gotta remember how I did this. So I think I got that going there. We'll have a temple later. not as popular as you were. Not as long as that doesn't lead to unrest. Oh, probably because we're in debt. Probably because we're in debt. This is a big contributor to that, I'm sure. Yeah, we better put down another one. Okay, well, I mean, nobody buys fleece. No. We can only export olives and grapes and potentially meat, but I'd need to set that up over somewhere dangerous. Be able to export the meat, but maybe I should. Seems how we have a lot of people and I need money. That was to Medea. I don't see how I can get both of those. Back to I do okay. If I do that, I might be able to get. Oh, and we can actually even go further down. Well, that's not going to fit around there. Yeah, those won't. If we were to do this one, it would be all on its own. Well, shit. And the problem is I need to be selling my armor first so I can get some money. Okay, we've got a little too much in the fleece production. Do we have? We do. Okay. In that case, let's go selling 4 at a time. Oh, that's buying. See, they're stuck with the grapes, though. I don't think they're going to be transporting the olives is the problem. And we appear to have way too much as is anyhow. So, I guess I could put a store yard down to collect the olives. That's about it. Then they would transport the olives. Okay. Don't want them all stuck in here. I don't know if I should do grapes on that or not. Prepare them for later. We tell it to get olives, and then they will go grab them themselves. But if I tell them to get, then they're not going to, they're going to hold on to it and they're not going to sell them. Well, it looks like they actually are transporting them down here on their own, okay. It's still not enough money. I want to sell some more armor to make that money back. But obviously we're going to need some here. Okay. Alright, I did just make a little bit of money. Let's go ahead and do this. It just feels like kind of a waste of money because I know this is going to get destroyed. But I guess we can do this now. How do I want to do that? So if it comes out of here... Gonna have to go like that. That can't be blocked off for this guy. I guess I could just put him up here, but still, it won't. That won't be blocked off. So now I gotta do that. Come on, block that off. Oh, that... No. It won't go there. Yeah. So it's going to have to go up and around. Alright. Problem with that, though, is that having a road going off this direction... Well, we'll have to move the guy then. We'll just have to move him. But we've got a lot of excess meat right up in there. And we need to be pushing something so we can start making money. Looks like we're all eating the wheat anyhow. If that guy's only going to get it... Okay, they are transporting it at least. Alright. So we got the basics there. Again, we still need to keep expanding for this. Now, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's going to be... Shit, I don't remember how I did this. Because it's got to come around. Okay, let me stop wasting time on camera here, and I'll lay this out. All right, it's going to depend on that guy if he can make it all the way here. Ah, damn it! No, he cannot. All right. So, fuck. How do I do that now? That has to exist there. It's got to stick up. Okay. So we get the theater here. Do I have the people for this? Okay, so now what we can do, I'll have the stadium there, which pulls from the gymnasium. I'll have the theater school there, which goes to the theater. I'll have a college here, which goes to a podium and a tax office, and I think we're good. I just got to make sure we're not spending too much money on all that. What's going to make this work, though, is the boulevard, and that's going to be super expensive. That's 500 smackaroons right there. This should count as a road. So we should see... Oh, there's the tax guy right there. Okay, we're down a few people. It's time to get these guys built up. That will also hopefully increase my tax revenue. Let's see where we're at right now. 11 drachma compared to 8. So it does matter a little bit. Exports are finally above imports, so that at least is working. Though I would like to see that more. Like, I don't understand that. Because we are only importing the bronze, and we should be turning it around. Like, 12 to 12 is... We should be doing that. Plus we've got additional sales, so I'm not really sure what that's about. But we should be turning a profit. You know, and I guess probably being dumb about this too. So we don't have to go all the way around there. I could just knock it out here. See, that's a problem with the food now. I may end up being shorter, though. Now I can just put the college here. Or I could be even less stupid about it and shrink it even more, because if I just extended the road out... One, two, three, four, five. Now, if I'm going to put a temple here, and I don't have to lay it out that way, but if I do, it's going to touch it. But I'm just thinking. Okay, there is actually a better way to do this. A waste of money. Alright. So, now that this is going this way, all we gotta do is drag that out. I don't know, like, I lay this out the same way every damn time, but for some reason, it's always a little bit different. So that should go right there, and then that should block all that off. Okay. Pay attention to this guy, and he should walk... Yep. Okay. Well, hopefully that's a little bit more efficient, even though this guy keeps going that way. Let's see if he keeps going that way. Okay, he did make it all the way to the end here. All right. Wow. Happiness monuments available. Good. Time to finally put this shit together. Boulevard. Corinthian column. Go by 4 and 4. We'll go ahead and put monument right there. Should be 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so it's going to be touching that, but with the appeal of the area, I think it will offset it. We'll go ahead and put a... Interesting. It's still got the decorations from Poseidon in here. It's not. The appeal didn't catch up yet. Oh, for fuck's sake. There, 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 and there. So what we're hoping for here, I guess actually it's going to have a stadium too, isn't it? Yeah, let's hold off on the money. We might need the money. We do have a lot of people still. But we're going to have to hope that the taxes will offset what we are losing, we're going to lose soon, when I start stockpiling the armor. Because we will require that. And I guess, like, we have to have 16, so that's 8 houses. What I could have done was done it in 4, since I now have wine. And it's really disappointing that we can't sell that, actually. We're going through money again. How is it possible that we are buying all of this bronze without it turning around fast enough? And it does kind of bother me that they're not... They're not completely emptying themselves. More culture. Well, how the... speed this up, then we gotta sell something. Alright. That's our final bit of culture there. It's the last thing you can give to me. There we go. Hygiene's perfect. I guess I didn't need to put that down here. I forgot elite houses don't need that. That's fine. Are we at least collecting good taxes off of this? Okay. But we haven't imported our bronze yet. This guy's about to take our money away.
What do you have for me?
Okay, we are at least collecting some. Alright. Well, since they're all waiting, now is the time, I guess, to turn that off. And save. So we're going to have to use it here at home. Okay, and it looks like we can sell well more than that. We are keeping a bit of it, yes. It's too bad we can't have a real economy just yet. Hopefully this will pick up. And we can. Oh, really? Okay. Don't know that I need to actually add extra people. Whatever. Alright. We'll just have to speed this along. Start putting some armor away. Okay. Let's get us an armor vendor. You know, since it's just going to build them up anyway, I may as well also sell the wine. There's no downside to doing that. Because then we'll get even more people in. I mean, what it might mean, ultimately, is that, you know, the house... It'll start dividing that armor amongst people in a way I don't necessarily want. But at least with the house evolved, it should produce more money, theoretically. It's not upsetting people, is it, that we have 11%? Doesn't seem to be. I mean, it is all working. Oh, and then we have the final thing that I just haven't been doing. Because I'm a dum-dum. So. Now we're all good. Just haven't received armor yet. Let's check out that. Yeah, now we're getting the money. Now we're getting the money. Alright. Crisis averted. Hygiene's near perfect. It's the money situation that's going to be problematic for me. We really probably aren't going to make too much profit in that angle until everybody's kept. Although, we seem to be doing okay on the sales. We're full there, but like every year that's probably what's going to get me there, trickling in. We do have a lot of olives that we can sell. So, that is good. It's not efficient, super efficient. I could have done that down here. But whatever. We don't have another land route. No, we don't. Yeah, none of these buys anything. Okay. Oh, let's just keep it going then. 5,000. Just waiting on the next guy. Oh, we just lost a bunch because we bought our bronze. Damn it. Oh man, we went down. Okay. Well, I mean, it is... we knew that was going to happen because we're not selling the armor. But nonetheless, I should still be making profit. It's just going to be very slow. 2 steps forward, 1 step back. I guess once we start stockpiling some of that... Yeah, see, I mean, this was, like, my fault, but once that's full, we'll be ready for the next mission ahead of time, which is actually going to be good, because we do need to conquer a few places. So overall, this is a better strategy. It's not going to hurt anything. In fact, I mean, since we have so much excess wheat, I could even probably get started on the horses. I do have extra people. Now, okay, so we'd have to do... We'll have to put a horse down here. Alright. Keep it... Oh, I don't have access to horses. Alright, never mind then. I'll have to remember that, though. Put a horse ranch down here, so that these guys can get it. Because they're not chariots. Speed this up.
Though the town of Lycia has begun to thrive, trouble abounds in the world. Chimera is making life miserable in the nearby countryside, and some fear that she is heading straight for Lycia. In Argos, King Abbas has finally succumbed to death. His sons, rather than embracing each other in grief, have deepened the rift between them. Giving in to his greed, Acrisius has ousted Proetus from the lands that his father bequeathed to him. Proetus has come to Lycia and, calling upon the pledge that you made to his father so many years ago, has asked for your protection and help in reclaiming what is rightfully his. In the wake of King Abbas's passing, how can you refuse?
Indeed. Okay, well, we should be primed at least so that we can start doing the next mission right off the bat, hopefully before we have to deal with the Chimera, because that's going to be a bit of a pain. We're going to need horses, like, immediately. And I don't just mean for these guys. Okay, see you next time.